What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about Mikey Williams' newest teammate, someone who is going to be sharing the backcourt with him all school season long. Someone who, has a brother who is already YouTube famous. His name is Trey Parker. Kind of wanted to talk about him, his game, what I like about his game, where he kind of sits, recruiting wise, and just, overall give my thoughts on him. And, most importantly, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on him down in the comment section below. So make sure you leave a comment, leave your thoughts. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So who is Trey Parker? Well, I think the first thing that would probably come to a lot of people's mind when talking about Trey Parker is that he's brothers with Quay Parker. And we all know who Quay Parker is. Quay Parker is a YouTube legend, someone who went viral several times, due to his athleticism, crazy dunks. Dude was a highlight factory in high school, just unreal athleticism, and someone who, like I said, just was a YouTube legend, and someone who broke out really on YouTube. Went on to have a pretty decent college career. Started off at the University of Tennessee, then went and played JUCO, and then finished up at North Carolina A&T. And he may have another year of eligibility due to COVID. Not sure on that, but he's been a solid, Division I player at that level. Trey is someone who brings a lot of the same aspects that Quay, brought to the basketball court. He has himself. He's definitely got that athleticism. He's someone who can get up, probably not to the same level as Quay, but would definitely be considered, an athletic guard, a bouncy guard. I've seen some websites list him as, 6'1". One website has him at 6'3". Based on the clips that I've seen, looks to be about in that 6'1" range. So he's kind of, on the smaller side for a guard. But the one thing that I like about Trey that, Quay never really showed in high school is it looks like Trey has a lot of on-ball ability. Quay Parker in high school played a couple of years with Dennis Smith Jr. in high school, and that allowed him to play off the ball a ton. Was someone who really cut baseline, cut backdoor, caught alley-oops, ran the floor in transition, things of that nature. Was never really asked to do a whole lot with the ball in his hands. And from what I've seen with Trey, it looks like he can. It looks like he has, a decent handle. Kid always get better. But it looks like he has some shiftiness with that handle. And what I really like about him is that he looks like he has some shot creation ability off the dribble. He's not like someone, like I said, with Quay, who was, kind of playing off the ball a ton throughout, his high school career and then into college. Trey looks like he can have the ball in his hands and, can create for himself and others. So at the moment, is Trey Parker, a big-time recruit who's getting offered by, several high major schools? Well, no, that's not the case at the moment. Trey's a class of 2023 guard who, at the moment, the only offer that I see that he has based on, 24/7 Rivals rankings is an offer from North Carolina A&T, the same school as Quay Parker. Now, the two will obviously not get to play together, as Quay will be out of there by then, and so they won't play together. But like I said, the same school that Quay went to, that's his only offer at the moment. Now, I definitely think that with him, moving to Vertical Academy, playing alongside Mikey Williams, I think he's definitely has the opportunity to really blow up and establish himself as someone who, deserves some more attention. I think that he's got the type of game where he can, blow up and make a name for himself. He's got the athleticism, like I said. He's got some shot creation ability. And so far, in a couple of, I guess, preseason, maybe regular season games, I don't know what they're counted as, he's shown that he can play at a high level. He's played really well in a couple of those games. He played well their first game together, I know. I'm not sure what he finished with points-wise, but just based on highlights, looked like he played really well. And then against Montverde, he played well, I believe, for a half. The other half, I don't think he did much. But, we all know Montverde's, one of the best high schools ever. And so he's shown that he can play at a pretty, high level. And, if you can do it against Montverde, you can do it against, almost anyone in the country. And so, like I said, I think he's got the type of game where he can, blow up and make a name for himself And I think that's something that, you know, is likely to happen, because these games with Mikey, they're going to be seen by, you know, every major coach is going to be at these games. They're playing a national schedule. Every game is going to be on YouTube, seen by, you know, hundreds of thousands of people. And so I think this is a huge opportunity for Trey. And, you know, I think he definitely has the ability to take advantage of it. Now, as far as, you know, him and Mikey Williams being a backcourt together, I think it's going to be a pretty interesting dynamic between them. Both are kind of, you know, on the shorter side for guards. You know, Trey being maybe 6'1", Mikey Williams I think is kind of in that same range. Kind of depends on what website you look at and what you believe for people's heights. But both seem to be kind of athletic guards who want to attack the hoop, aren't necessarily true point guards. And so I think, you know, in terms of when they play teams that just don't have the talent level that they play against, I think it can be a really fun duo to watch. I think there's going to be a lot of highlights between the two, and they'll be, you know, one of the more exciting backcourts to watch together. When it comes to, you know, playing against, you know, real teams like Montverde, other, you know, high-ranked teams, I'm not sure how well of a backcourt that will hold up, just due to the fact that, you know, they're on the smaller side. Neither is really, you know, a true point guard, I guess you could say. Not someone who's going to make, you know, like the other players around him better. And so I think it could be a kind of a struggle against some of the better teams with them, just because I think their play styles kind of don't necessarily fit together the best. But it'll be interesting. You know, the first game against Montverde didn't go well at all. They got 40-pieced by them. But a lot of teams get 40-pieced by Montverde. So we'll have to see. But like I said, I think against weaker competition, I think they're going to look really good. They're going to be a really fun team to watch. Against better competition, it could be dicey, and maybe they don't look, you know, that great together. But overall, I think, you know, should be a good year for Trey. I think, like I said, this is a huge opportunity for him. He's never going to have more people watching him in his game. And I think, like I said, he's got a chance to blow up and get, you know, a few good offers himself. And so it'll be fun to watch him play. It'll be fun to watch him and Mikey play together. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of his game. What do you think of him and Mikey together? Leave those thoughts down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later.